Hello viewers, this is your captain speaking, Scruffy of Scruffy Tam Airlines. I hope you're going to enjoy my next several videos as I fly across the United States in different aircraft playing Microsoft Flight Simulator. This is a new series. Yes, I know it's been a while since I've posted a video, but my energy is renewed. Each time I stream, I'll be taking the video from Twitch and posting it here. So be sure you come back, watch each installment each week as we fly across the United States, checking out different sightseeing areas. Some pretty exciting, some not so much, but we'll have fun nonetheless. If you enjoy my videos, please hit like and subscribe, and I'll see you on my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/ScruffyTam. See you soon. Take care. Good morning, everybody. There we go. Gotta hit that right. Gotta hit the right button. Morning, everybody. How is everyone doing this morning on my Microsoft Flight Simulator stream? There we go. I was wondering what was up with that light over there. And why is it just one color? Today's stream, I'll be flying from Mississippi to New Orleans, I think, is my next stop. We'll find out. But I'm going to go ahead and switch to the game. I've only got, I've got a couple of hours that I can stream, and then I've got to get ready to head to work. Along the way, while we're flying, I'll pull over my nav map, my navigation map, kind of show you where we're at. It's got some really cool features. I'm going to go ahead and switch over to the game. All right. So I'm already at the airport ready to roll. Let me make sure I've got my right plane, because I did purchase another plane last night, but wasn't real happy with it. Well, not that I wasn't happy with it. It's just extremely hard to see forward out of it, and it's kind of crazy to fly.
Papa India Bravo traffic Cessna Sierra Charlie Romeo Uniform Foxtrot Yankee taking off runway.
Yeah, okay, so this is the right plane. I'm happy with that. Go ahead and turn my spooky music down and get ready to fly. Here we go. Take the parking brake off. Let me look at my navigational map and make sure that I'm right about my next destination really quick. Yeah, so we'll actually be flying over New Orleans into looks like a little airport kind of south of New Orleans. Is what I have chosen. All right, here we go. I'm going to go ahead and hold my brake, get my engine RPM up. And here we go. Taking off from Mississippi. And we are up. I like to fly around 3,000 feet in the air. So I'm going to go ahead and climb to 3,000.
Center Cessna Sierra Charlie Romeo Uniform Foxtrot Yankee is type Cessna.
And then I'll get leveled out and we'll take a look around, see what kind of sights we see. Let's see here. I'm gonna adjust my pitch trim to where I like it, 4/10. I've got my little collision warning coming up. I forgot I gotta be communicating with the tower too.
Roger, Cessna Uniform Foxtrot Yankee.
All right, I'm gonna let it level itself out. You'll see a bob up and down a couple times, and then it'll level itself out.
Houston Center, American 1709er, is at flight level 350, descending 10,000 feet. American 1709er, Houston Center.
You need to go ahead and turn and head kind of a southwest heading. Going to New Orleans, that is. Nolens. This plane turned around. Put that thing back where it came from. And once I get everything leveled out and I'm kind of at a stable altitude, then I'll go ahead and we'll start looking around outside. I'll show you the different camera angles and all that good stuff. It's pretty cool. Okay, you can stop turning now. Actually turned a little too far. Hey Valk, what's going on? How are you? Yes, it has been a long time. I hope you're doing well. Welcome to the stream. Just doing some flight simulator today, which is kind of what I've been addicted to for the past couple weeks. I hope you're doing well. Always good to see you. You okay if I'm just a bit? Oh yeah, I'm doing great, thank you.
Generic 501, contact Houston Center on 133.5. Good day.
All right, so I've reached 3,000.
United 19907 is passing flight level 305, descending 10,000 feet.
Okay, I passed 3,000 feet now. I'm actually... Stop interrupting me. I'm actually at... Oh, you're a little bit ill. I was wondering what you were trying to say there, but no problem. Oh, I'm sorry that you're feeling ill. So I've leveled out. I'm actually at 3,500 feet now, so I'm going to try to slow down just a little bit, slow the plane down some, get my altitude back down. Yeah, you know what? I had that that feeling a couple weeks ago, and then my wife had it, so I don't know we didn't go get tested. I don't know if it was COVID or not. We've both been fully vaccinated, so I wasn't too worried about it. But yeah, it was pretty rough. Yeah, if you had what I had, I think it was a pretty bad cold. It lasted for 2, maybe 3 days. And it took about a week to fully, you know, kind of feel like scruff again. All right, in just a minute, I'll pull up my navigation map and show y'all kind of what I'm looking at. Over here is why I keep glancing over here to my left. Looks like my right. Oh, wow. See, I didn't have, to my knowledge, I didn't have COVID. I'm getting a little high too. I'm close to 4,000 feet now. Let's slow down the plane a little bit more. Slow the engine down so I'll lose some altitude. So this is my navigational map. This is what I use to fly, so I know my path. I'm flying across the United States. Okay, so Valk, I'm flying across the United States. I started East Coast. I started at Myrtle Beach, the huge tourist destination in South Carolina. So I started there, and now I'm in Mississippi, but I'm about to cross over into Louisiana, and we're gonna go to New Orleans. That's the plan for today, is to go to New Orleans, and then I fly from there into, I think, Texas, but I'm flying cross country across the United States and then back. Right now you really can't see much on here, but there are, so these other planes that you see, some of those are other flight sim. Oh dude, believe me, I'm going to, I want to fly across the US first, and then I'm gonna travel the world. So some of these other planes you see are other Microsoft Flight Sim.
Hey, settle down.
What?
What the scallop? I'm a goofy goober.
Yes, I am a goofy goober. Thank you so much for that follow. I appreciate that. Lottie 8282. Thank you so much. I am Scruffy Tam, a longtime gamer. Been streaming for a little bit over a year now. My channel is what I call the sock drawer. I'm a huge fan of crazy mismatched socks. Charlotte, but they call you Lottie. Okay, coolly. Is it Lot or Lottie, like L-O-T-T-Y, or just L-O-T-T? Is that how it's pronounced? Is it Lot or Lottie? But thank you, Charlotte. I appreciate you being here. I'll try to remember to call you Charlotte, but if you'd rather be called Lot or Lottie, that will be easier for me to remember too, since it's your username. All right, so that's the navigational map. Some of these planes are real planes. And whenever I come across one, I'll flip back to this and show you guys. Okay, call you what I feel like. Okay, cool. Okay, I'll call you Lottie then, if that's okay. But thank you so much for the follow. Are you a sim fan? Microsoft Sim, Flight Sim fan? All right, so I'm gonna switch to the outside view now, so we can actually see some stuff. My flight out west is kind of boring. I didn't really have any particular sites that I want to see in mind. Oh, I'm really new to it, and I love flying. I've only flown a plane one time, and I got sick as a dog, so I realized then piloting wasn't for me. But I love this, and I've only been playing it 2 weeks. So there's not a whole lot of sights to see until we get to New Orleans, and then I kind of, from New Orleans to the California coast, we'll be flying up the California coast. I kind of had some stuff in mind then. Yes, it does take real time, which is pretty darn cool. I like that. And look, I changed my, hey Hannah, how are you? I changed my aircraft call sign to my name. Isn't that freaking cool? Imagine me flying over your house and you looking up and saying, hey, there's Scruffy. I figured out how to do that after stream last night. Figured I'd play around. Oh yeah, no doubt. I'd love to fly with some people sometime. My community, I'm pretty much a variety streamer, so I stream all sorts of things. But my love of flight and then watching a couple other streamers play this, right now I'm kind of addicted to this. I don't think any of my viewers, my regular viewers, play Microsoft Flight Sim. But once I get some friends, I'd love to fly together. Hannah, I'm good. I was up way too late last night. Like I didn't get in bed. Well, you know, I didn't end stream until well after 11. And then by the time I got to bed and got to sleep, it was probably, oh, I don't know, 12 o'clock. And then I got an alarm set for 5:30, but I turned it off and I got up at 8 o'clock. So I got 8 hours of sleep, but still, it throws me off just a little bit being up that late because I'm not used to it. Oh, Tam the OG, thank you for dropping that bass. Thank you, Tam, for dropping the bass. That is my daughter, Tam the OG. She is also a streamer. Yeah, Valk, I can understand how even my audience could be bored because it's real time. But I love it. I could sit, and I have off stream, I have sat for hours just looking at this view right here because I love flying. It fascinates me. So once we get to New Orleans, there'll be some sights to see. You know, we can look around and see some stuff. And I realize right now we're just seeing, you know, rural areas, farmland, trees, roads. But hopefully the closer we get to New Orleans, the more there'll be to see. Yes, I fixed the lights, Tam, finally. Well, this is spooky lights. So I know it's still September, but I went ahead and switched it to, I switched my stream to the spooky stuff. Oh, let's see here. Yeah, so Lottie, I'm actually, are you in the United States, Lottie? I mean, I'm not trying to find out exactly where you live or anything, but what I'm gonna say will make more sense if you live in the United States. Oh shoot, I did wrong button. Oh, and by the way, also right now I'm just flying with an Xbox controller. Once tomorrow I'll have a real yoke coming in throttle control, so it'll be a little bit more like flying for me. Oh, you're in Denmark, okay. Oh, an island called Finn. That's pretty freaking cool. Yes, Tam. Yes, Tam. I want it to be like that. It's kind of spooky. Okay, Valk, thank you so much for being here. It's always good to see you, friend. Take care of yourself and enjoy your game with your friend. Yeah, you know what? I need to start making a list of places to fly over. Let me. So I'm definitely gonna stick with my plan to fly across the United States, but I need to make a list of places to check out after that, and I will do this. Thank you, Valk. So Denmark. Okay, thank you. That is, you are first on my list. Excuse me. You are now first on my list. That island is. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Odence and Hans Christian. There we go. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. So over here I've got a drone. I call it a drone services company. I basically fly drones and do different things with them. I've done everything from TV commercials to short films and marketing, all sorts of stuff with my drones. Mapping, I've mapped properties before. But to fly a drone for commercial purposes, you have to have a drone pilot's license, or what they call a remote pilot's license. Oh, Hans Christian Andersen. I was going to ask you if it was Hans Christian Andersen. Aren't they an author? Or they used to be an author? Something like that. Write books or poems or something. So as part of my training to be a drone pilot, I had to learn some of the jargon, you know, how they talk, and learn these navigational maps, how to read the navigational charts and all that good stuff. So some of this stuff I know, but doing it as a drone pilot where I really don't interact with other planes or towers, and then getting in this and actually interacting with them is a totally different story. It's pretty crazy. But yeah, Lottie, you are definitely on my list now. That island. Thank you. There's a streamer that I follow, Coldy Bear. He yesterday was flying over Antarctica. Hey Tam, are you still here? Switch to outside view again. I'm sure there's a quicker way to do this than just mousing over that, but when I get on the computer to play this, I just want to play it. I don't want to fool with all the settings and stuff. So there's another airport right there, a little less than 2 miles away, called Freedom Strip. That's pretty interesting. Got a farm back there. I think the Earth from the sky is really a fascinating place with all the shapes and colors. It's just beautiful. It's gorgeous. Last night when I was flying, I was going from Alabama to Mississippi. It was a big river, and from the air you can actually see where the river tried or used to run one way, but then a big flood or something happened and it went and it's flowing another way now. It's pretty freaking cool. You got the Air King C90. Nice. The only one that I've flown the most is this one, and it's just because I'm pretty comfortable with it. I did fly a dual prop plane, but it was a night flight and I was terrified. And I just bought a Corsair. It's a World War II fighter bomber, I think it is, World War II bomber plane, but that thing is a beast to fly. It's a beast. Okay, yeah, you know, and I probably should be using a little bit faster plane for what I'm doing, but I really want to take the time to soak in everything, you know, and look at it instead of just hauling butt across the country. Here we come up to the I.H. Bass Jr. Memorial Airport. Looks like we're going to be flying directly over it. Yeah, and that's what I love about flying, Lottie, is because you can see the world from a perspective that you've never seen. And that's what I like about being a drone pilot. That's what fascinated me to begin with the whole drone thing, is being able to, you know, fly up that high and look down, and it's just a totally different perspective on the world. It's beautiful. It's amazing. All right, so here's a little airstrip here. It actually does show up on my navigation map. But we're just gonna fly over it. Hello, airport. Oh, over the Philippines? See, there's so many places. And then I want to fly the Hawaiian Islands too. I definitely want to fly the Hawaiian Islands. So my plan for this trip across the United States and back, like I said, right now I'm gonna fly into New Orleans, and we're about to start seeing the coastline, the Gulf of Mexico, very soon, I hope. Oh, and some stormy weather. So far I've had beautiful weather. I haven't run into any rain or anything like that. But once I land here, it's probably going to be the end of my stream by the time I land in New Orleans. But then we're going to follow the coastline over into Texas. I've got a couple places in Texas that I wanted to fly over. One is San Antonio, because it's got pretty big history with the Alamo, if you've ever heard of the Alamo. Then I'm going to fly to California, fly up about halfway up the coast of California, and then fly to Las Vegas, over the Rocky Mountains, the Bonneville Salt Flats. So hopefully the trek back across the US will be much more exciting than what we're seeing now. And I wonder if I even have weather turned on, because the weather has been so nice. This plane is flying beautifully. Oh yeah, definitely. So I don't have an Xbox. I'm actually on PC. But if there's a way that you can add me on this, even though I'm on PC, yeah, I'm perfectly fine with that.
Charlie Romeo Uniform Foxtrot Yankee 3,300 feet. Cessna Sierra Charlie Romeo Uniform Foxtrot Yankee Houston Center altimeter 29.9 continue as planned.
Okay, so that's just, they're just handing me off from one flight center to the next. Okay. Oh, my Microsoft name? I'm pretty sure I'm Scruffy Tam. I mean, I'm Scruffy Tam pretty much everywhere. If you look on social media, anywhere on social media, I don't think I'm Scruffy Tam on Facebook though, but anywhere else, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, anywhere else social, I am Scruffy Tam. I'm pretty sure I am Microsoft too. If you don't see me, just let me know. Be sure you follow me here. You already did follow me. That was stupid. Sorry. I appreciate the follow. I just forgot. All right, so my altitude has slowly crept back down to 3,000. I just realized I'm at 3,200 feet, so I'm gonna try to level out right there. Bull Olsen, okay. Let me. Okay, yeah, that's cool. Thank you. If you can't add me, then after stream I'll fool with it. and see what in fact, why don't you whisper me on Twitch? And then I will check just in case that's not my username, and then I'll just whisper my username back to you if Scruffy Tam isn't it. Yes, I am heading south to Louisiana to the coast. What's going on, Kung Fu Kangaroo? Furu. I love that Kim called you Furu. That's pretty cool. Yeah, we should be seeing the Gulf of Mexico pretty soon. In fact, that may be it, way off in the distance. Yeah, that's probably it off in the distance. But yeah, I'm gonna be flying to. I got a question for you. Why? Never mind, I don't have a question for you. I guess that is an airport. I just picked an airport, you know, south of Louisiana, of New Orleans, so that I could fly over it. Yeah, so Lottie, Kung Fu Kangaroo is kind of who got me addicted to Microsoft Flight Simulator. There's a couple streamers, him and Coldy Bear, are the ones responsible for my addiction. I recommend both streamers highly. But how are you doing, Kung Fu Kangaroo? And how's Kim? Thank you, Lottie. I appreciate that. Yeah, there's not a yeah, there is too. Yeah, there is. Wait a minute. That is probably for that airport, isn't it? Let me see if I can zoom in. Yeah, it looks like this is probably not an airport. So I need to try to land right here at KGAO. Disnerd, hey Disnerd. I'll probably get to Sims. But right now I'm kind of just addicted to this game. I have always loved flying, and when I first heard about this game and saw a couple people stream it, I got addicted to it, and I absolutely love it. But how are you, Disnerd? I hope you're doing well. Hope you're not disappointed. I always tell streamers to play what you love, and I love Sims, but I love flying so much more. I realize that flying, especially when it's real time, isn't the most exciting thing, but I've tried to put some landmarks in here that we can look at. And so we're coming up. I'm going to be landing in New Orleans, or just south of New Orleans. So we'll be able to fly over New Orleans, see some sights. Oh, check this out, Kung Fu Kangaroo. I changed my call letters. I didn't realize you could do that, so I just made it Scruffy. Oh, your baby just turned 1. Happy birthday. I can click and drag that destination. Great. Oh, can I? Why is that? 1 minute now. Do I need to right click it? Why is the whole map moving though? You know what? It'll be okay. I kind of thought that you could left click it, but it's not. Zoom in and give it a couple clicks. Okay. Okay, cool. Thank you, Lottie. Oh, wait, I just saw the... There we go. Cool, dude. Thank you. Awesome. Yeah, man, that's perfect. If it was, what was the name, Lottie? If it was Scruffy Tam, it was me. There are very few people that are named Scruffy with 1 F, but there are no other that I've ever seen Scruffy Tams. Yeah, there you go. That's me. That's me. Unless, you know, I have never ever seen another Scruffy Tam with 1 F. In fact, I don't think I've seen a Scruffy Tam with 2 Fs. You like that, Kung Fu? So now if you're ever outside and you look up and you see a plane with Scruffy on it, you'll know that I'm flying over your house. Kung Fu, I don't know if you knew this or not. I found out almost the hard way. When you pause this, the flight does pause, but the plane still uses fuel. I don't know if I talked about that last night. I don't know if you were still here, if you were lurking. I paused it one night this week for an hour and a half while I went and ate, just spent some time with the wife. And when I came back, like within 10 or 15 minutes, the engine started sputtering. I said, oh crap. So I did have to refuel in the air to keep from crashing. I guess I could have practiced just gliding in somewhere, but go back out to the external view. See if there's anything we can see right now. Nothing but some trees and farmland. Oh, that's cool. There's some sort of a motor. I wonder if that's a motocross track. So I should be okay on fuel to get there. One thing I need to do better about is making sure that I'm full of fuel before I take off. I'm usually 50% fuel on one side and 50 on the other. I need to make sure I got a full tank of fuel. All right, I'm gonna fly off course just a little bit because this is another. Okay, another handoff.
127.65 for Cessna Uniform Foxtrot Yankee.
Um.
Cessna Sierra Charlie Romeo Uniform Foxtrot Yankee, 3,000 feet.
Cessna Sierra Charlie Romeo Uniform Foxtrot Yankee, Houston Center altimeter 29.902, continue as planned.
Okay, I'm just gonna let them finish talking.
Cessna Uniform Foxtrot Yankee, contact New Orleans approach on 133.15. Good day.
Okay, so we're heading into good Lord, let me talk, people.
Foxtrot Yankee. New Orleans approach Cessna Sierra Charlie Romeo Uniform Foxtrot Yankee, 3,000 feet.
All right, we're heading in.
Cessna Sierra Charlie Romeo Uniform Foxtrot Yankee, New Orleans approach altimeter 29.902, continue as planned.
Okay, thank you. Make sure they're not gonna interrupt me again. So, the airport I'm heading into has a straight up and down runway, like north-south. Hey, MC Pinks, what is going on, friend? How are you? Good to see you again. Hope you're well. Oh, you gotta go for a bit. Okay, I'll do that, Lottie. Thank you. I appreciate the follow. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here, and good luck with your flying. I hope to see you soon. Hope to fly with you soon. So I'm gonna try to land on runway 18, just like I did in Mississippi at that airport. Have a fantastic day, or I guess it's probably late evening for you, I think. But take care of yourself. Oh, it's 11. Oh, it's 11:20 a.m. Oh well. Wait a minute. I thought. Okay, so we're only an hour off because I'm 10:20. Cool. Oh, you know what though? It looks like, let's see, the wind direction. It's out of the west at 2 knots, so it really doesn't matter which runway I land on, but they do have the green landing help on runway 36. So I guess depending on time, I may go ahead and land on runway 36. We'll see. Instead of 18. Oops. Wrong button. I'll be so glad when my yoke comes in. I got a yoke ordered to be here tomorrow. All right, there's Fokker Field. That's interesting. All right, we're about to come up on some big water. This direction. Getting close to New Orleans Airport's airspace. Then go ahead and switch back to external view. See a little bit more stuff this way. All right, we just crossed over into Louisiana. Where is, dang it, I'm trying to see what river this is. I think this might be the Mississippi River that I'm flying over right now. It's not. I'm just gonna try to, I'm just gonna quit guessing as to what river is the Mississippi River. Give another look around. You can see we got a lot of rivers, a lot of water coming up, little lakes. Fokker Field, not soccer field, Fokker Field. Oh, Kangaroo, thank you for the for those messages too about where to get some other stuff at. I will definitely check that out. So this is interesting. You see how straight this channel is? This has got to be a man-made channel right there. It is just too perfectly straight for that to be just a natural river. Someone must have, I guess they dug that out. That's pretty crazy. I wonder if that's natural or if that's man-made. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. It's a canal. And that must be a lock over there. They can raise and lower the water level. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That was a lock. Okay. Thank you to raise and lower the water levels. Yeah, that's right. Great minds think alike. And this is why I love flying. That's a good bit of stuff to see here. There's some kind of a recreational complex there, maybe a school. 4 ball fields and a football or a soccer field straight down. Flying off course just a little bit so that I can get lined up with runway 18 when it's time. Yes, it is. MC Ping. See, these are actual satellite images. Some of the images in some of the bigger cities, I haven't run into one yet, but I do know that they have actual 3D renderings of certain areas that people have made with drones or planes or helicopters or whatever. So it's even more, 3D realistic. But yeah, when you land at an airport, like there's a local airport a half mile from where I live, and when you land or take off there, it looks just like our airport. It's crazy. Oh, is that what he uses as Bing Maps? Okay, I just assumed it was Google. Yeah, I wish they used Google as well. Google must be too expensive for them. I'm sure Google wants a nice little chunk of change for their info, for their data. shoot, as big as Microsoft is, they could freaking do their own maps. There's a nice little residential area on a lake. Yeah, it's really cool. This is amazing. Oh yeah, the whole world MT Pinks. You can fly anywhere in the world. Yeah, it is. I'm telling you, I am addicted. And you can fly any plane, just about any plane you can think of. It's available. Now some you got to pay for, but like you can fly jets, fighter planes. I actually bought last night. Dang it, I can't. It's a World War II bomber plane, little small plane. That thing is a beast to fly. It's super fast, but that thing is a beast. It's just a single prop, but you can't see out the front of it. Like you can't see out the front of this one really well, but it's horrendously bad. I might have to take a potty break in just a minute. There we go. So now you can see the Gulf of Mexico off in the distance. I don't know why I couldn't see that in my, I guess I could have seen it in the external view, but I didn't look out that far. But I am going to have to pause right here really quick. And I'll be right back. I'm going to take a quick bathroom break and I'll be right back. Y'all stick with me. All right, and I'm back. Don't want to waste all my gas just sitting here in on pause in the game. Run out of fuel, crash. Yeah, that Halloween screen, I did it for last Halloween. I need to change it up just a little bit, and I've got Halloween emotes, but I couldn't find them. I checked right before stream and I don't know what I did with them. So I got in touch with my artist to see if she can find them for me. Send it back to me. Right, I'm gonna switch to external view again. So now you can really see the Gulf of Mexico right there. We're actually gonna be flying right over that body of water. Just a minute. I'm going to continue in my southwest heading for now, and then I've got to switch to a direct south heading, so I can get lined up with the runway. Have a quick look around. Nothing much to see here, just residential. Nice little neighborhood there. Couple ponds. Some sort of business right there with a retention pond. Gonna go ahead and make a slight turn now. Not gonna quite go all the way south yet. We'll just stay at 210. You can see the closer we get to the coast into Louisiana, well, I guess we're in New Orleans now, or getting close to it, the more populated it gets. And I wish I knew the geography of New Orleans so I'd know if we were flying like directly over Bourbon Street or, you know, any of those popular places. I have no idea, but it does look like that's a major highway right there. And it looks rather heavily populated, like this could be okay, yeah. So what we're about to fly over is Lake Pontchartrain. I don't know if I pronounced that right, but this is the lake that during Hurricane Katrina caused some issues with flooding. And I've been to New Orleans one time, and I'm trying to picture in my mind. I know that I saw the Mississippi River where I was at, or maybe I'm pretty sure it was the Mississippi River because I was able to walk. So maybe that. It's hard to tell. Maybe that's the Mississippi. I don't know. It's pretty interesting. Another historical place. Pretty cool place to see. Like I said, I wish I knew more about the geography so I could say, hey, you know, this is this. But while you're in the downtown area of New Orleans, they have different locks and stuff like water locks, big old huge walls that will when a flood is coming or they suspect a flood or whatever, they'll actually close these locks, and it's supposed to help lock the water out and channel it away from the city to keep it from flooding. Wow, there's a lot of residential areas here. Whoa, and does this road actually go under the water? I just assumed this was a pier, but this looks like it's part of the road. This is pretty freaking cool. I'm going to slow down just a little bit so we can get a closer look at that. I'll drop down a little bit in altitude. Really cool thing, this airport that we're going to land at is actually 1 foot below sea level. Oh, no problem, Tam. I know you got the babies. I know the babies are out of school, so I figured you were just with them. No worries. So the airport we're going to land at is 1 foot below sea level. Most airports are above sea level, and you have to factor that into your altitude. Okay, so this does not go under the water. This just stretches all the way across the lake. Dang, that would be scary. Oh, okay, Tam, that's pretty cool. I don't know that I'd like riding on that bridge all the way across this lake. I'd be afraid I'd crash or something and then fall in. Yeah, Tam, that's an actual bridge in New Orleans. Dang, that is crazy. All right, let me I'm gonna switch back to my cockpit view. Since I'm kind of slowing down to get a closer look at this bridge, that is crazy. Cthulhu, what's happening, friend? How are you? Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Just having a little fun flying today, a little sightseeing tour. How are things going for you, Cthulhu? Turn just a little bit where we can look out the side window and see this. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure it looks like it when you're in the vehicle, you probably don't see land for quite a little while. It has been a while, Cthulhu, but that's okay. I know we're all, whoa, the road just disappeared. Yeah, we're all busy. I've been super busy, so I haven't been on very many people's streams at all. Yeah, so even in the airplane, I mean, that's a long stretch. So there's probably a long stretch of road that you can't see. That you can't see land at all. That would be terrifying for me anyways. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get my altitude back up now. Getting close to my airport, but not that close. Things have been going all right. You had COVID with the wife. Oh my gosh. Wow. Well, I'm glad both of y'all made it through that okay. I have not had it that I know of. I'm probably just going to go to 2,000 feet and then stay still. Dang, a month and a half out of commission with COVID. That's crazy. Were you hospitalized, Cthulhu? Were either one of y'all or both of you hospitalized with it? Oh, I bet after a month and a half away from work, that would be quite a challenge. I totally understand that. Yeah, that's Lake Pontchartrain. Lake Pontchartrain is huge. Can you imagine Kung Fu driving over that bridge? No freaking way. That would be terrifying. I'd just be afraid the whole time. Either I'd break down or get in a wreck. Imagine how much that road cost to build too. You've rode that bridge? Oh, Cthulhu, I'm glad you weren't hospitalized. But wait a minute, Cthulhu, what do you do for work?
123.85 for Cessna Uniform Foxtrot Yankee. New Orleans approach Cessna Sierra Charlie Romeo Uniform Foxtrot Yankee 2,300 feet.
Cessna Sierra Charlie Romeo Uniform Foxtrot Yankee New Orleans approach altimeter 2.
Oh, okay.
2 continuous planned.
Oh, I'm with you, because when you said dealer store, my mind goes to, my background is automotive dealerships. So when you said dealer store, I'm thinking maybe you worked at a car dealership, but that makes sense. Okay, awesome. Dude, customers can be so mean. That's one of the reasons I'm no longer a manager. That's why I switched to being an instructor, because being in a manager position when you're having to deal with people can be so mean and hateful and rude. Any other word you can think of? Oh yeah, and there are some that are funny, but
approach Cessna Sierra Charlie Romeo Uniform Foxtrot Yankee. Request clearance to transition Bravo airspace.
Cessna Sierra Charlie Romeo Uniform Foxtrot Yankee New Orleans approach. Cleared through the Bravo airspace.
all right, so we are flying into
Cleared through Bravo airspace Cessna Uniform
the New Orleans
Foxtrot
airport.
Yankee.
Oh, it's 24 miles, Kangaroo. That is crazy. Y'all are just, everyone at work is having a bad day today. I hope this isn't an indication of how my day is going to be today at work. Oh, this is the flood. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, so there's New Orleans International Airport. I have actually flown into this airport before, New Orleans International. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can find my airport on the list. So it's KGAO. South Lafourche. Go ahead and get in communication with them and give them my. Oh, okay. So I'm not close enough where I can contact them yet. I was just gonna give them my intentions to land there. We're not there yet. All right, so let me show you my navigational map. So what I use, thanks to Kung Fu Kangaroo, is little nav map. This is I've got a cross country. I'm actually flying from the east coast of the United States to the west coast. I'm gonna fly up the coast of California about halfway, and then fly back across the country. A little scenic tour across the country on the way back. But this is the main airport in Louisiana. So I'm in their airspace. Had to ask permission to fly in their airspace. You just burnt your cinnamon rolls. What? A burnt cinnamon roll is not yummy. I'm a flying madman. And I'm going to be landing at South Lafourche. I don't know how you say that. Airport, which is 1 foot below sea level. So you can see this is the runway I'm going to be landing at, and I actually need to be lined up more like this. So I'm going to fly this way a little bit and then line straight up to land on that runway. But that's why I keep glancing over, because I'm looking at my navigation map, make sure I'm heading the right direction. Oh, that's even worse that you burnt the Cinnabon ones that are huge. Squid, thank you so much for the resub, Squid. You are so sweet. You're an awesome person. So kind. Thank you so much for the sub, Squid. Thank you for the lurk. I appreciate that. I hope to see you soon on one of your streams. Tam, can you shout out Squidness, please? Y'all, please go follow Squid. She is an amazing streamer. Good friend. Gosh, we've known each other now on stream for, I guess, maybe a year. But thank you so much for that resub, Squid. Everyone give Squid some hype too, please. There we go. Thank you, Tam. Oh, you are playing Fall Guys? What?
Uniform Foxtrot Yankee contact New Orleans approach on 133.15.
All right, have a good day at work, Squid. Good to see you. Thank you again. See you soon.
133.15 Cessna Uniform Foxtrot Yankee. New Orleans approach Cessna Sierra Charlie Romeo Uniform Foxtrot Yankee 3,200 feet.
I'm going to switch to external view so we can see some stuff.
Charlie Romeo Uniform Foxtrot Yankee New Orleans approach altimeter 29.92 continuous plan.
Although I love just looking at the gauges. When I'm not streaming, I pretty much just look at the cockpit view, but I know that's not really interesting for my audience. So this is a bridge. That is freaking crazy. Kung Fu Kangaroo said it's 24 miles long that goes across Lake Pontchartrain. Check that bridge out. I wonder how much that thing costs to build. That is crazy. Absolutely wild. Yeah, Squid, it's been a long time since I've played Fall Guys. Gosh, I've probably missed a couple seasons. Oh, Lottie is back. Welcome back, Lottie. We're getting close to my final destination for this part of the trip. Right now, we're about to fly over the Armstrong New Orleans International Airport in Louisiana. Actually, I'm heading to fly directly over it. And as you can see by my altitude, I am slowly going down, and that's cool. That's kind of what I wanted, just to slowly creep down. It looks like I've got enough fuel to make it. I was kind of concerned just a little bit about fuel. Not too bad, but anyways, it looks like we're going to be good. Oh, Lottie, I don't know if you were here. Apparently, if you were here earlier when Tam was here, but Tam is my daughter. She's also a streamer. All right, so we're looking for South Lafourche. Oops, I did not mean to do that. There we go. That's the airstrip. So I'm going to go ahead and tell them I want to run on. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, so this may be, yes, in fact, this is where I was. I'm pretty sure. Okay, so look, you can see the water management channels that they have here. It's pretty impressive, all the water management channels that New Orleans has to manage all the water, especially during a flood. That might be the Mississippi River right there, I think. Yes, that is the Mississippi River right there. So finally, after how many rivers that I've flown over wondering, is that the Mississippi? This is finally the Mississippi. Yeah, we finally found it. Have I watched Outer Banks? No, I haven't, Sam. Is it on, what's it on? If it's on Netflix, I don't have Netflix anymore. Oops. Whoa, I have gone way past the heading I wanted to. I need to get back heading south. There. I was enjoying flying so much I forgot where I was going. So this is the New Orleans airport. It's a huge, pretty big airport. And I think our final destination for this leg of the trip anyways is right there. I could be wrong, but I think it is. Yeah, sorry, Tam. I don't have the flicks of net. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and tell them that I'll be landing on runway 18.
Kilo Golf Alpha Oscar traffic Cessna Sierra Charlie Romeo Uniform Foxtrot Yankee Tree 4 miles north, 3,300 feet inbound to land runway 18.
Flying over the mighty Mississippi River now. Y'all look down and wave at the river. And again, this area does look a little more familiar because I have been here before, but I wish I knew exactly what area I was at. I was near the convention center, and it was shortly after Katrina hit that I was there. But I walked down Bourbon Street. Pretty cool place. A lot of history. Yeah, I can't say I've even heard of that, Tim. Okay, so through my Discord, but it's very rare that I do voice chat. Usually the only time I do voice chat on stream is if I'm playing a game where we have to communicate via voice chat. So we can do that through Discord. Yes, Tam, I am off Friday, and Mom is too.
Kilo Golf Alpha Oscar traffic Cessna Sierra Charlie Romeo Uniform Foxtrot Yankee Tree 1 miles north, 3,400 feet inbound to land runway 18.
Type in !Discord, Lottie, and it'll give you a link you can click and it'll take you right there. Imposters. But yeah, Lottie, if we ever do this, if we ever fly together on stream or even off stream, then we can communicate. We can do it on Discord. Okay, Tam. Thank you, babe. Thank you for being here. Hope y'all have a fun afternoon. Thank you for being my mod. So yeah, just type in fact, I mean, !Discord. There you go. Click that link right there and that'll take you to an invite that you can go ahead and do. It's a lot easier than trying to search and all that mess. So we're 31 miles out. Okay, that's not too bad. Okay, let me show y'all something too. So the other really cool thing about the navigation map that I use, again, thanks to Kung Fu Kangaroo, is not only does it show you other sim players that are playing sims. So like this is somebody that's playing sims, but this is a real aircraft. Oh, never mind. Wait a minute. Well, all these are sim players, but you do actually see real aircraft too. It's pretty cool to see real air traffic. You're welcome, Lottie. Thank you. All right, I'm just trying to stay as close as I can to 180 because it looks like I'm lined up pretty well. And when you get close enough to an aircraft, you can look up or beside you or whatever and actually see them as well, but I can't see any of them. Guess I'm not close enough. Flying over another lake. It's like Lake Salvador. It's hard to read. It's kind of small on the map. This looks like it's Lake Salvador. Let me go ahead and switch back to cockpit view until landing time. So I'm stick with this view now. Not as exciting as the external view, but need to get prepared to land. My landing is going to be pretty horrendous. Just going to go ahead and throw that out there. I'm not the best lander in the world, but I am just using an Xbox controller, so I've got what I'm going to use to control the plane with is just a thumb joystick. It's a little difficult. And then once I land, and go ahead and taxi in and shut the plane down, then I'm going to be ending stream because I do have to work this afternoon and this evening. Oh, see, I got to get rid of that podcast message too because I put the podcast on hold. Let's see if I can. There we go. Took that out of rotation. All right, let's see how close we are.
Kilo Golf Alpha Oscar traffic Cessna Sierra Charlie Romeo Uniform Foxtrot Yankee 24 miles north, 3,500 feet inbound to land runway 18.
All right, 24 miles out. Let me go ahead and start slowing on down, bring my altitude down. But like I said, my landings are usually pretty rough. I had a pretty decent one last night during last night's stream. Not the best in the world, but one of my best. I have actually crashed a couple times while attempting to land as well. So hopefully today is not going to be a crash landing. But tomorrow I have a yoke, I got a Logitech yoke and yeah, no pressure, right? I got a Logitech yoke and throttle control coming in tomorrow. So hopefully that'll help me fly the plane a little bit better. We'll see. No pressure at all, no pressure. Yeah, and I'm definitely gonna look into the ones you talked about too, Kangaroo. just got to figure out, like, if I get, and then I'm planning on it, but once I get foot pedals, how to work that into my sock cam, which I'm sure I can still. I'll just have to reposition my camera. Have to see how that worked out. Oh shoot, I meant to refill my water when I went to when I took that bathroom break and forgot to refill it. That's disappointing. Go to take a nice big swig of water and there's nothing there. Well, you know what? I think I'm far enough away where I can still switch to the external view. I haven't attempted a landing on external view yet. I'll try that sometime. I just try to keep the experience when I'm actually flying the sim as real as possible. And of course, when you're flying a plane in real life, you definitely don't have this view. Unless you're Superman. And I'm not, so I don't have this view. Get back to that southerly heading. There we go. And hold it that way instead of going over. There we go.
Kilo Golf Alpha Oscar
18 miles out.
Sierra Charlie Romeo Uniform Foxtrot Yankee 18 miles north, 3,100 feet inbound to land runway 18.
Not a lot to see at this point. Flying over Lake Salvador right now, and then after that we'll pretty much be over the land. Yeah, we'll be over land until I land. I'm not sure if this area that we're coming up on right here, if this is all marsh. According to the map, it looks like it could be really marshy, but I'm not sure if this is actually wetlands. I don't know what the heck I'm talking about. I don't know what a wetland is, but I don't know if this is all marsh or what. I wonder what that is. Kind of a little square area cut out. And I'm 100% sure that this is the airport. This is my destination right here. I don't see the runway lights yet.
Alpha Oscar traffic Cessna Sierra Charlie Romeo Uniform Foxtrot Yankee 14 miles north 2,800
all right, 14 miles out.
Runway 18.
I bet there's a lot of snakes and poisonous wildlife down there that we're flying over right now. Just have this feeling about that. I'm curious to know what's, I wonder what those are for, the little like pieces of pie areas that are cut out right there. This is totally man-made. These channels and stuff. Aliens, yeah. And there's a dock or something right there. Okay, yeah, that would make sense. Yeah, flood canals, that makes sense, because that'll help. And then maybe the little pieces of pie help spread the water out. That makes sense. Good call, good call. That's interesting right there as well. You know, I guess the piece of pie helped disperse the water. I don't. Are they both streamers, Lottie? That Sim and Simaware? Yeah, because I'm so new to the flight sim world, I don't know I only know 2 other streamers that stream it. And that's Kung Fu Kangaroo, who's in here now, and then Poldy Bear, who's probably streaming it right now. Oh, never mind. I'm sorry. I thought that was a streamer. Totally my bad. Oh, you're famous in my eyes, Kung Fu. You put your flight plan, then you can track your flight. You can also see all other flights. Lottie, that's kind of what this does. Little nav map. I'm not sure if there's a way that you can track my flight, but I've got a feeling there probably is a way to do that. I'll have to check into that. So I'm patient with most things, but when it comes to like sitting at the computer and like sitting at my PC to do something, I just want to play Microsoft Flight Sim. So I don't want to take the time to learn all the features of Little Nav Map or of the flight sim. I just want to fly. So I'm patient with a lot of things, but I'm not real patient with you know, learning this stuff. I don't want to take the time to, probably to my detriment, but I enjoy just the aspects of flying so much. Oh, that's pretty cool that you can be ATC radio with other players. Oh, that's pretty awesome there. Now, I did have a streamer friend. That was a tower controller. That's what he did in this game. He didn't really fly, but he was a air traffic controller. And there's another, I take that back, I lied. There is another streamer that streams this, and that's what she does as well. She's an air traffic controller in Sims. I'm not sure how that works. If the pilots can talk to the air traffic controllers, or exactly how that works, or if the or if the air traffic when you're a controller in this game is also simulated. All right, now I can see the runway lights.
Kilo Golf Alpha Oscar
5 miles
traffic
out.
Cessna Sierra Charlie Romeo.
You can't pass the
Foxtrot
test,
Yankee,
what?
5 miles north, 2,000 feet inbound to land runway 18.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and switch to the cockpit view and get ready for this landing. Holy crap, yeah, I'm close. Probably not that close that I wanna. I'll have to check that out and check that test out. I'm curious to see how I would do with the knowledge that I have. Not that I'm like super knowledgeable or anything like that, but oh, you failed by 30%. So you made a 70, or you made a 30. Oh, are you trying to send a link? Is that what the asterisks are? You made a 70 and that's failing? What's passing? So is 80 passing?
Kilo Golf Alpha Oscar traffic Cessna Sierra Charlie Romeo uniform.
As
Foxtrot
usual,
Yankee
I'm
is on final runway
way
18
too
to
far
land.
to the left of the runway. For some reason, I'm always way too left. Way too far left of the runway. Oh, it doesn't say, it just doesn't. Okay, gotcha. Oh, that was rough. That's why I'll be glad when I get my yoke, because this thumbstick on the Xbox controller, it's kind of difficult to control this plane with it. Really jerky movements, and I may not do any better with a yoke. We'll see. Well, not a bad landing. Oh yeah, it was. RIP nose gear. All right, let's see here. I'm gonna taxi in, find some fuel, and then gas up, and then we'll end stream. That poor nose gear. In real life, it would probably have to be rebuilt or replaced. Oh, I don't know how many times. Yeah, whatever. I'm speeding. Ah. See if I can find some fuel. I'm looking on my little nav map. See. Looking for a fuel indicator. I don't see one, but I'm sure this airport has some fuel because it's kind of a spread out airport for a small airport. Some fuel trucks. I don't see fuel. So you know what? I'm just gonna stop. Well, that didn't work out like I had planned. We went a little off-roading, but we'll stop right here. Go ahead and set my park brake. Kill the engine. There we go. All right, everybody. That is it for me for today. Oh, I know. I can't wait to land with the new controls. Hopefully it'll be a lot smoother than what I've been doing. I hope. There we go. All right, go ahead and get out of that. Let's see, who am I going to raid? Let's see if there's someone that's playing flight sim. You know what? I'm just gonna go with one of my usual people, because the times that I have raided people that are playing flight sim, they're just kind of, some of them are kind of snooty. So let's see here, who to raid? Who to raid? I'll tell you what, I'm gonna raid. So this. Dang, there's so many friends on here. You know what? Screw it. I'm just gonna hang on. I'm sorry. Sorry to be so indecisive. I am gonna raid a flight sim player, but I'm not gonna do somebody that's really big. We'll just do someone that's kind of my stream size. That's got a few players. Let's see if I can find someone that's kind of doing what I'm doing. Let's see here. Hey, there I am. All right, y'all hang tight just a minute. Sorry.
What if I told you about a kid who saw a possibility?
What if y'all listen to an advertisement? All right. We got a heartbeat of a song going on here. Let's see here. Yeah, we'll raid this dude. So this guy's name is AKCSL. Let me get the raid set up. It looks like, I mean, they're definitely playing sim. They've only been on they've been streaming today anyways for 22 minutes. They're doing a global tour. Oh, it looks like he's doing like special requests. So that'll be good. All right, everybody. Raid messages. Holy crap. Why is it jumping so quickly? There's the raid messages. Be sure you copy and paste them. There we go. Man, it was like it was fixing to raid in 10 seconds. That was weird, but now I have some time. Thank you everybody for being here. I appreciate it. Lottie, I will be checking your whisper as soon as I'm done. So y'all be sure to the first raid message, if you're a sub, copy and paste it into his chat. If you're not a sub, the second message is for you. Like I always say, subs are appreciated but never expected. So let's show AKCSL some scruffy friendliness, and I'll see y'all next time. I don't know when that'll be. I hope I can stream tomorrow or Saturday, but if not, it'll be next week. Y'all take care. Nice to meet everybody. Have a wonderful day. Be safe, be kind wherever you're at, whatever you do. And we'll see you around next time. The raid starts right now.